Have you ever jolted awake in the middle of the night? No noise, no nightmare, just your eyes opening, and the clock reads 3 a.m.? And then, no matter how tired you feel, you can't fall back asleep? What if your body is trying to tell you something? It's not just bad sleep. It's not just getting older. For many people over 65, this strange 3 a.m. wake-up is more than a coincidence. It's often a signal from deep inside the body, sometimes from your heart, your brain, or your hormones. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 shocking reasons why so many seniors wake up at 3 a.m. and what it could mean for your health. Some of these signs are manageable. Others could be warnings you should never ignore. And reason number 3? It's the one even most doctors miss, until it's too late. So if you or someone you love is waking up night after night at the same time, stay with me. You might finally understand why. Let's be honest, sleep changes with age. But for some seniors, it's more than just lighter sleep. It's a pattern, a clockwork disruption that hits every night at the same time, 3 a.m. One person wakes gently, rolls over, and falls back asleep. Another lies awake for hours, mind racing, body restless, heart uneasy. Over time, that lack of rest starts to show. Fatigue, forgetfulness, even heart strain. Here's the truth most people never hear. Your body isn't broken. It's communicating. This video will reveal 5 surprising, science-backed reasons why so many older adults wake up at 3 a.m. and what it could be trying to tell you about your blood sugar, your heart, your hormones, and even your emotional health. These aren't guesses. They're real signals your body sends when something needs attention. And by the end of this video, you won't just know what's causing it. You'll know what to do about it. So if you're tired of waking up tired, stay with me. Speech balloon, if you've ever looked at the clock at 3 a.m. and wondered, why again? Type, me too, in the comments. Bell, and don't forget to subscribe. We share daily videos like this to help you stay strong, sharp, and well-rested after 70. Reason 1, blood sugar crash. It's 3 a.m. You're wide awake, heart racing, maybe even a little sweaty. There's no noise, no bad dream. Just sudden alertness. One of the most common but least known reasons? A blood sugar crash. As we age, our metabolism becomes more sensitive. Many seniors eat earlier dinners, smaller portions, or skip meals entirely. That can cause low blood sugar during the night, and your body doesn't like that. When glucose dips too far, your brain reacts by releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to rescue the system. And that hormonal surge? It wakes you up. Take Dorothy, 74. She kept waking up around 3 a.m. every night. She assumed it was aging until her doctor asked about dinner and snacks. She had a light salad at 6 p.m., and nothing afterward. The doctor suggested a bedtime snack with protein and slow carbs. Dorothy tried Greek yogurt with a few berries. Within a week, her 3 a.m. wake-up stopped. The science is simple. Your body sees a sugar crash as a threat. It activates your emergency alert system. You wake up even if you're not fully aware of why. Here's what helps. White heavy checkmark, eat a balanced dinner, not just greens but also protein and fat. White heavy checkmark, try a light bedtime snack if your meals are early or small. White heavy checkmark, avoid sugar and alcohol before bed. They spike then crash. White heavy checkmark, pay attention to patterns. Do you wake hungry, sweaty, or anxious? Still waking despite changes? Check with your doctor. It could be insulin resistance or early signs of diabetes. Very treatable but often missed. The good news? This is one of the easiest 3 a.m. causes to fix. And sometimes the difference between broken sleep and full rest is just a spoonful of peanut butter. Reason 2, overactive stress hormones. You're not worried when you go to bed. But like clockwork, at 3 a.m. you're wide awake, heart beating fast, mind suddenly alert as if something's wrong. Sound familiar? This may not be random. It could be your body's stress system stuck in overdrive. As we age, the brain becomes more sensitive to emotional residue, worries we thought we let go, old grief, loneliness, fear. The result? Your body releases cortisol, the primary stress hormone, at the wrong time, often in the middle of the night. Cortisol is supposed to rise in the morning to help us wake up. But if it spikes at 3 a.m., that's like your body hitting the alarm hours early, and it's not a soft wake-up call. Meet Harold, 76. He seemed calm during the day but couldn't sleep through the night. His doctor ruled out blood sugar issues. Eventually, they traced it back to unspoken stress, worries about money, regrets with family, and medical uncertainty. Once Harold started a simple nightly breathing routine and wrote down 3 small gratitudes before bed, his 3 a.m. wake-ups began to fade. It wasn't just about sleep, it was about quieting the noise beneath it. What can help? White heavy checkmark. Create a wind-down ritual. Low lights, no screens, soothing music or journaling. White heavy checkmark. Try deep breathing. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 6. Repeat 4 times. White heavy checkmark. Write down tomorrow's worries on paper so your brain doesn't hold on to them. White heavy checkmark. Consider therapy, spiritual support, or connection. Unresolved emotions often resurface at night. If your mind feels too alert at 3 a.m., don't just dismiss it as aging. It could be your nervous system waving a red flag asking for peace. The good news? This is a signal you can soothe, not silence. By calming your inner world before bed, your body may finally feel safe enough to sleep through the night. Reason 3. Heart trouble or sleep apnea. This is the reason most seniors never see coming. Because when you wake up at 3 a.m. gasping for air or feeling your heart pound, it feels like anxiety. But it might be something deeper. Waking at 3 a.m. could be an early warning sign of heart issues or sleep apnea, both of which become more common with age. Let's start with sleep apnea. It's a condition where your breathing briefly stops during sleep, often without you realizing it. When oxygen levels drop, your body panics and jerks you awake, frequently at the exact same hour every night. The classic sign? You wake up suddenly feeling like you can't breathe or with a racing heartbeat. Now consider heart trouble. Heart failure or arrhythmia often makes itself known at night when you're lying down. The heart has to work harder to pump blood evenly, and if it's struggling, it may wake you, sometimes with pressure in the chest, rapid heartbeat, or a sense of unease. Here's Bob's story. He was 78, active and generally healthy, but kept waking up at 3 a.m., sweaty and breathless. His doctor initially blamed anxiety. But after a sleep study and cardiac tests, Bob was diagnosed with mild heart failure and obstructive sleep apnea. Treatment changed everything. Within a month, Bob was sleeping through the night again. Here's what to watch for. White heavy checkmark. Do you snore loudly or gasp for air during sleep? White heavy checkmark. Wake up with dry mouth, headaches, or feeling unrest. White heavy checkmark. Feel chest tightness or racing heartbeat at night. If any of these sound familiar, don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor about a sleep study or a cardiac checkup. You may need a simple sleep mask, CPAP, or medication to regulate your heart. The takeaway? Waking up at 3 a.m. isn't always a sleep issue. Sometimes, it's your heart or lungs calling for help. And catching it early could add years and quality to your life. Reason 4. Bladder signaling or medication timing. Sometimes the reason you wake up at 3 a.m. isn't emotional, hormonal, or even heart-related. It's your bladder, or your pills. But even that can be a deeper signal. After 70, changes in kidney function, prostate size for men, and bladder elasticity mean that nighttime urination becomes more common. This is known as nocturia, and while it may seem harmless, frequent waking to urinate can fragment your sleep and exhaust your body over time. Now add medications to the mix. Some seniors take blood pressure pills or diuretics, water pills, in the evening without realizing they're triggering a flood of fluid right when the body needs to rest. The result? A full bladder at 2 or 3 a.m., sending you straight to the bathroom. Here's Helen's story. She's 75 and was waking up every night around the same time. She blamed aging. But her nurse reviewed her medication schedule and discovered she was taking a diuretic at 8 p.m. By shifting it to late morning instead, Helen's sleep improved almost immediately. It wasn't just a bladder issue. It was a timing issue. What you can do. White heavy checkmark. Review your medication schedule with your doctor or pharmacist. Timing matters. White heavy checkmark. Limit fluids 2 hours before bed, but don't dehydrate yourself during the day. White heavy checkmark. Elevate your legs in the evening for 20 minutes. It helps reduce nighttime urination by encouraging earlier fluid movement. White heavy checkmark. Track your bathroom habits. Waking once is normal, but multiple times may need evaluation. And men, if you're waking frequently and feeling urgency, it might be time to check on prostate health. Women, too, can experience pelvic floor changes that affect bladder control with age. The bigger point? This isn't just about going to the bathroom. Interrupted sleep weakens your immune system, your mood, and your memory over time. So don't ignore your body's schedule. Sometimes the fix is as simple as changing a pill or adjusting a habit. And those changes can turn a broken night into peaceful, healing rest. Reason 5. Liver clock and detox timing. What if your 3 a.m. wake-up is your liver? It might sound strange, but traditional Chinese medicine and modern sleep studies both point to a curious idea. Your organs follow a clock. And according to this body clock, Your liver is most active between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Why does this matter? Your liver processes everything: food, alcohol, medications, toxins, even stress hormones. If it's overworked, undernourished, or inflamed, it may struggle to detox properly. That struggle often shows up in one place first: your sleep. People with sluggish liver function often report waking up during this exact window, feeling hot, restless, or mentally agitated. You may not feel sick, but something internal feels off. Let's talk about Raymond. He's 73, takes multiple medications, and enjoys a glass of wine with dinner. He also started waking up at 3 a.m., wide awake, sometimes sweating, always unsettled. His doctor suggested cutting back alcohol and improving his hydration and fiber intake to support liver function. After 2 weeks, his sleep began to deepen. It wasn't magic. It was metabolism. Why this happens? The liver works harder during sleep because that's when your body is in repair mode. If it's overloaded, whether from toxins, medications, poor diet, or dehydration, it sends subtle distress signals. That internal tension? It wakes you up. What you can do. White heavy checkmark: avoid alcohol or heavy meals close to bedtime. White heavy checkmark: stay hydrated throughout the day, not just at night. White heavy checkmark: eat liver supporting foods. Leafy greens, beets, garlic, lemon water. White heavy checkmark: talk to your doctor if you take multiple medications. Some combinations can strain liver function. The good news? Unlike many other organs, the liver can heal and regenerate with proper care. So if your 3 a.m. wake up feels like your body working overtime, it might be. But it's also an opportunity to reset, cleanse, and restore. Sometimes what wakes you up is your body trying to clean house. Let's take a quiet moment to bring it all together. If you've made it this far, you now know the 5 surprising reasons seniors often wake up at 3 a.m., and why those wake-ups may be your body's way of asking for help. Could be a blood sugar crash quietly triggering your fight or flight response. Stress hormones firing too early from unresolved emotional tension. Hidden signs of heart trouble or sleep apnea, often mistaken for simple restlessness. Your bladder or poorly timed medications breaking your sleep rhythm. Or your liver working overtime trying to detox while you rest. Each of these causes is different, but they all share one thing. They're early signals. And if you catch them, understand them, and act on them, you can protect not just your sleep, but your energy, your memory, your heart, your years. This video wasn't meant to scare you. It was meant to give you your power back. Because at 70, 75, even 85, your body still wants to heal. It still wants to sleep deeply, wake up clear-headed, and enjoy the morning. But it can't do that if you ignore its quiet cries at 3 a.m. So, take a breath. Reflect. Did one of these signs sound familiar? Was there one wake-up moment you now see in a new light? That awareness, that simple recognition, is the first step to change. Whether it's adjusting your evening snack, rethinking your stress habits, talking to your doctor, or simply being gentler with yourself at night, small steps matter. Your nights don't have to be broken. Your mornings don't have to feel foggy. And your health journey doesn't stop at 70, it evolves. Let this be your turning point. Now that we've explored the 5 surprising reasons seniors wake up at 3 a.m., I want to hear from you. Speech balloon: which one surprised you the most? Was it the blood sugar crash? The overactive stress hormones? The liver detox window? Sometimes just naming the reason out loud is the first step toward reclaiming your rest. Go ahead, drop a comment below. Even if it's something as simple as #2isme or I never thought about the liver clock. It matters. Your comment might help someone else realize they're not alone. This channel isn't just here to give you information. It's here to create a community, a place where people over 70 and those who love them can share insights, ask questions, and support one another through the ups and downs of aging with awareness and strength. Crescent moon, and here's the best part. Even one small change tonight could transform your tomorrow. Maybe you'll add a light snack before bed. Maybe you'll take a few calming breaths instead of scrolling through your phone. Maybe you'll call your doctor and ask about a sleep study. Whatever it is, you're not powerless. Aging doesn't mean surrendering your sleep or energy. It means listening more closely to your body's quiet signals and honoring them. If this video gave you something to think about, something to change, or even something to hope for, thumbs up. Please like the video to let us know it made a difference. Subscribe and turn on the bell. We post weekly videos that go deeper into sleep, memory, mobility, nutrition, and emotional strength after 70. Brain, this is about staying sharp. Red heart, this is about staying connected. Herb, and most importantly, this is about staying you, fully present, fully aware, and fully alive. Thank you for spending this time with us. We're honored to be part of your journey. and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, sleep well.